Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. The Rangers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Number 62, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
And, fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Oh, and a big curveball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is retired to start out the game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 11.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mazar is under it, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It's the Yankees nothing. Rangers coming to bat on Major League. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Roll, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year and keep the big picture inside, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Sin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Not shortstop, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Maben is there. And the inning is over. Rangers set down in order. We are still scoreless. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Kiner Falefa has a play. One away.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
So digging in now, Austin Romine. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, but now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh man, I don't know how that happened. It looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And a relay to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
Here's big Aaron Judge, runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way. No balls and one strike. Lifted in the air to right field. Lazar is on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 New York. At the plate, Logan Forsythe. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
So striding forward now, Danny Santana. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Paxton has his sign. Here comes the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Line drive to center field. And that'll qualify as the Rangers' first hit. And the 2-out hit will bring Nomar Mazara to the plate.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher.
The right
five
fielder.
Guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he's safe.
Batting 8, the third baseman, Isaiah.
So stepping in,
Kiner-Falefa,
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. To Shields at second, Mazara at first, 2 out in the inning. Line drive, snagged the Lashoha on to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Encarnacion isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mazara's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. On to first, and they get the double play. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Tim Fedorovich. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter.
Pitch on the way.
Yeah. Fedorovich.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
LeMahieu backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher.
Now at the plate, Jeff Mathis. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Paxton steps into his windup. 1-1 on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still down 3-0. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. To Shields, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out. On to first, a double play.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Gio Urshela. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, with his speed, I don't think anyone saw a triple coming earlier. It was his first of the year, and who knows, might be the last of his career.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Line drive to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. To Shields will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 3-0. Digging in, Elvis Andrews. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman.
Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Morgan Forsythe. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
He's really on a roll right
up next
now.
For the Rangers,
back-to-back strikeouts
the second
to wrap
baseman.
up the last inning,
Yankees.
and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Santana can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up.
Hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Stanton.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Mazara's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Edwin Encarnacion now.
Encarnacion.
First pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. The relay. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Up next for the Yankees.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Line to the right side. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. To third now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Now batting.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Now pitching for
so he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. To Shields. Has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the box now. Delino DeShields,
for the Rangers,
1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Delino.
Fastball in there for a called strike. So far this year against Southpaws, DeShields is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment
right fielder,
down.
number 30. No more.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. And he lays off there 1-0. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. This one's down to third. Urshela takes it in. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Paxton's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Didi
Leading off
Gregorius.
for the Yankees, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to center field. DeShields is there. 1 away.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Standing in, Austin Romine. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he hung him a curveball there, and he's going to live to regret it as this ball is going to wind up well over the wall in left field. A long home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Around second now and headed for third. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him.
The right
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fly ball out toward left center field. DeShields is there. And that retires the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up, and it's all new. Stepping up now, Tim Fedorovich. He'll start things out in the
Leading
sixth
for the
a
Rangers,
lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. One and two now. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right.
The catcher,
really
number
impressive
2.
to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a line drive. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The designated hitter,
ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Luke Farrell comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Farrell.
In now Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. The tag, and he is out at second.
Up next,
he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is DeShields. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Chu on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yanks able to
time
add on
for the
one more via the solo home run. Get up and... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Logan
leading off
Forsythe.
for the Rangers,
third trip to the plate for
the
him here
first
tonight.
baseman,
0 for 2 at
Logan.
this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he takes strike 2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Danny Santana comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had
The
to feel
center
good right
fielder,
there. Nice
number
piece
3.
of hit.
And here's the second generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Santana, base runner at first with 1 out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The right fielder, number 30.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers leave 1. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Now in the box, DJ LeMahieu.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
LeMahieu.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump.
Now
this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
So coming to the plate, Austin Romine. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
In his career, Romine is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Line hard to center field. And here's a dive by the center fielder, but it's off his glove. The throw into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Now batting.
Once again, Gio. In his last at-bat, he was thrown out trying to stretch a double into a triple.
And I don't know if he's getting waved around by his third base coach right there, but either way, this guy's not a burner. So I think in hindsight, they would have been real happy if he pulled up.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one.
Your
Adam
attention,
Ottavino
please.
is on to pitch out
Now
of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 0, Adam.
Striding into the box, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher.
Now
he was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here it comes. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 2.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff Mathis. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Rafael Montero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 48, Rafael Montero.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes to Shields. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. And that is 27 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now batting.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The next 0-2. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Edwin Encarnacion. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. Mazzara is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Softly hit here to the left side. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. Digging in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. And what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching. But the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Popped up. LeMahieu is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Rangers, the first baseman.
Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And up next, the veteran middle infielder, Logan Forsythe. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. New York with their 103rd win to set the pace in the division. James Paxton records win number 16 on the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First